when I was in that market back then, one of the things that folks were really focused on was appreciation. They were buying for appreciation. And when you think about appreciation, that's not a guarantee. And a lot of people were buying highly leveraged properties. They were doing 100% financing. They were having big mortgage payments on their property. And they were hoping that, which was happening at that time, that by owning it simply for 2, 3, 4 months, maybe a year, they would be able to appreciate, and then they would sell that property for a big profit. Well, back in 2008, all those inexperienced investors, when the market turned south and they were unable to sell those properties without taking a loss, then they were in a really bad situation, which ultimately caused a foreclosure. So the number one lesson I've learned from the recent or the 2008 to 2010 downturn is that when you buy investment property, your number one goal really should be to generate income, monthly income on that property. In other words, you buy it and you have enough equity in the property that your income is higher than your expenses. And that's why we're going to talk about this today, is how to analyze cash flow. And what I heard and learned was that there is a term for a property where their expenses exceeded their income, and we call that an investment alligator. And the reason it's called an alligator is because, alligators chew things up. Well, that property, that rental property, started chewing up the other income that that person or that investor had. In other words, their paycheck or maybe income from other assets, because they had to keep feeding that alligator.